Hi, thank you very much indeed for joining me today. The purpose of this video is to give a short introduction about my upcoming webinar on the subject of would you like to be a successful aerospace engineer or scientist? The fact that you are watching this video suggests you are either studying science at A levels or you are already at the university studying science or engineering. It also shows that you are a very committed, motivated individual willing to do your best to achieve the goals you want to achieve in your life. That is all very good news. Now let me share my screen with you and go into a bit more details. Now let me talk about the A-level students first. You are studying science subjects at A levels. Now, as long as you do your best, as long as you show your 100% commitment, and as long as you develop a thorough understanding of your subjects, it is not very important which subjects you are studying. What is important is your commitment and dedication. Independent of your subjects, you have the opportunity to reach your goal of becoming an aerospace engineer or scientist. So that is the good news. Now, once you pass A levels and join the university, you will be studying at the university as an adult. You will learn to analyze data. You will learn to use your judgment to come up with the best results. And of course, you will be learning a lot more details about the technical details about your subjects. You will have a much better understanding about the subjects. So once again, what's most important is your dedication, commitment, and understanding of the subjects. Once you finish your degree, you have to join an industry or some organization to work. Now, most people think that when you leave the university, that's the end of your studies, end of your learning. That is not quite true. Learning is a lifelong process. You can always learn something new. You can always improve yourself. So in your first job, you have to learn about how the organizations work, how teams work together to achieve results the customers want, how to deliver the results the customers want in a timely manner at the right cost. So there's a lot of learning to be done. Now, in this process, you are just about starting towards your goal of becoming an aerospace engineer and scientist. To get there, in most cases, you may have to do a higher degree, higher studies in a subject relating to aerospace. Sometimes you may have to go abroad to do that. Once you have a postgraduate qualification in the subjects relating to aerospace industry, irrespective of your first degree, you have an opportunity to join such an industry. So when you join such an industry, that is the real beginning of your journey. You must learn how that organization works, how many departments are there, how they work together, how do they deliver the customer's requirements, what are the important requirements, why do the customers need such things. You have to learn all these things. Now you must do your absolute best. You must show your 100% commitment to deliver what the customers want through the organization. Also, you must take the opportunity to learn about how science and engineering and technology relates to one another. You also need to learn how these sciences, engineering, technology, what you are doing in your job, how do they impact the society? How do they help average people? You will find that in most cases, whatever you do ultimately deliver something good for the society, to improve the living standards of the people in the society. So if you understand that, it's much easier to do your job well. Now, to be successful and happy, one of the most important things to be a leader. So by learning to be a leader, you learn to contribute to the happiness and success of people around you, either within your organization or outside the organization. The more you contribute, the more you will be happy and successful. And that will take you to be a successful aerospace scientist or engineer. Now, I'm hoping to discuss these topics in detail in my webinar. Now, please be prepared to ask questions, because you may find that during the webinar, there may be a lot of questions coming through your mind. Don't hesitate to ask these questions at the end, whether it's to get some clarification or whether to learn a bit more about the subject I have been talking about. Please ask questions. That is very important. I'm really glad that you watched this video. I hope to see you at the webinar. And thank you for listening. I wish you all the very best. Thank you again.